With Hourglass Tree Farms. I'm sitting out here on a beautiful misty day doing some bed prepping. Let me swap the camera around here. There we go. We've pulled weeds in this and we're getting some rows ready. We still have the big tarp on the other plot, so we're choosing to get this pretty free of little baby weeds this way. Oh, sorry, I'm not the best videographer. And I'm gonna plant some plants right into this, do some direct seeding, cover it really well. We've got a little bit of weather coming up, like some 21-degree weather. Can you move that camera? Yeah, thank you. We got some 21-degree weather coming up, but after that, it's gonna go back up to 50s and above freezing. So we're gonna try to get as much winter stuff in as we can. I'm gonna be doing some mass solarization with the black tarp on this plot. As you can see, the winter weeds don't stop. This was covered in like 4 inches of ice about a month ago, but somehow our collards survived. They got totally squished under there. Yeah, see, all of our wires are squished. You all can see the wires. Yeah, this is a quick way to kill any emerging seeds. Wouldn't get all the big weeds out. And give it a really good raking and flatten it out. My soil looks amazing. Well, we wanted to show you a little bit of what we're doing today. We got a lot of work to do. Our nursery over there is pretty much kaput. I gotta take that booger down pretty soon. Come on, move the feelings. Because these things will go bye-bye in like half a second. This thing goes like 2,000 degrees or 100, runs out of gas and freezes up. This is the third that I've flame weeded today. And then I'm gonna fertilize. And we'll cap this off. We're done. Turn this off here first. And we'll go back. And we turn off the tank. It's pretty much empty now. It goes fast. Yeah. Can you grab that? Take that back to the tool area. We had some kohlrabi make it as well. It's gonna start bulbing. Not really enough to take to market. This was 2 full rows. 1 row got a little more unlucky than this row. We lost so much during that. But it's just part of farming. You keep on going. We're gonna be having some tasty collards tonight, but we have a big menu planned for planting. Most of the arugula and everything over there looks like it's going to seed. We've got a lot of elephant garlic just ready to make big bulbs this year. We have a row of redheads in. It's our Alkindus lettuce. She has some broccoli and cauliflowers in. We'll just cultivate those. But the wind keeps getting about 60 and blowing our tarps off. It's been pretty violent this year. Here, let me see that. Yeah. But let's put that somewhere where the heat will dissipate. I'm doing some plantings, beautification. This area is going to be Temporary nursery. We're putting those black tarps down and going to put a small like 12 by 35 here. This area is notorious for big rocks, and although this has been, thoroughly worked here, and also this is going to have it's going to have a lot of rocks in it. It's going to be a lot of work, so we're thinking about just doing some landscaping here, maybe some raised beds on the rest of this area, and of course the nursery. Then we have the other nursery over here, which kind of went bye-bye with this. We had about 6 inches of sleet that compacted and turned into ice, which was fun. The ginkgos are ready to come back. Yeah, we got a few ginkgo trees around here. Kiwis are still looking pretty vigorous. We might get kiwis off these this year. I want to do some cuttings and do an orchard on these. They're very hardy. They just take a lot of love to get to produce. It's more for the gate during the summer. I love how the kiwi leaves just cover the whole top, and they do grow together eventually. They've done it a few times, and pretty stout vines up there this year. Next year's we're gonna be taking probably some of this. This is rue out. There's mint that comes back here every year. The mint doesn't go away. We got a few different kinds of mint here. And of course we have wildflowers over here. A few different kinds of mint here. They're going to be coming back. There's a lantana over here. There's a lot of Artemisia annua over here. But yeah, so we're about to do fertilizer spray, and we have a new method. We had to do pump sprayer for years, but now we have ultra low volume misting nozzle fertilizer sprayer for our foliar sprays. It's kind of cool. It's pretty neat. When you do fill it up, it is heavy. It's 8 pounds a gallon. It's a 4-gallon sprayer. The 4 gallons is going to be able to do 3 acres though with the ultra low volume. So I'm going to make about a gallon and fertilize these. Everything reacts to the fertilizer well. It's all uses the fertilizer, so it's on that system. Once it gets the signals from that, it starts growing. Our fertilizer spray is pretty amazing. We got to clean up a lot over here. We've been feeding animals in the ice for a month. Finally, the last about a week and a half, it's been cleared up, and we've been, getting the animals ready for spring. They're doing pretty well. There's our chipper and our compost area. This is mostly Jerusalem artichokes. I'm gonna chip all that up, make some good compost with that. There's a big composted pile. And our bays we took all the soil out of our bays and been doing seeds with those. But here's our chicks. We got chickens. These are French, they're called white breasts, B-R-E-S-S-E, B-R-E-E-S-S-E, yeah, breasts. I'm gonna try to do meat chickens with them. They've had snacks this morning, but they will be getting feed soon. Oh my gosh. I did not think this was a rooster, but it wants to, it's the grower of the pack here. I'm not sure which one's the more dominant, but we got 1, 2, 3. And this is Blackie. And it's the loudest rooster we have. It doesn't look like a rooster, obviously. This is a whiting. We have 1 whiting in here. We have 2 whitings in here. But They're just leftovers of the chickens we had before. We harvested them. They were kind of getting old, so over them we're carrying on the line of the chickies. They're loud. We've made this pig pen. These pigs are getting ready to be harvested soon. We love them. They've been really, really, really awesome. Yeah. Hey, big boy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We've been wanting to get our own, pork going on here. We like making our own sausage and curing hams and curing bacon. And the way food prices are, I mean, it's cliche at this point to talk about it. But yeah, they get restaurant scraps. They get fermented food. I'm gonna have to go in and get their bowls. They've made a mess, but that's what pigs do. They've been really, really good though. They've been amazing. We've been doing them now pretty much since Jordan was born. So in July, we do a mix. It's about 2 parts soybean meal. We haven't been able to source. Well, it would be a lot of resources to source the non-GMO from here. I think they might have a tractor, but we just didn't want to go broke feeding them, so we just got regular. We do 2 parts soybean meal, 1 part oats, and then somewhere around 4.5 to 6 parts corn. I believe it's like 4, 2, 1. I gotta check. I got the recipe somewhere, but we ferment it. So I take it and soak it, and we have some lactobacillus that goes in here. It's prebiotic. Those pigs look amazing. We've got these pigs the same time as some of our neighbors, and ours did amazingly well. Very resilient, no sickness whatsoever. And our neighbors lost theirs. I'm not sure how. But we love them. Oh, hey, how's it going? Nice to see you. Hi. Sorry. I'm new at this. But anyways, we do the fermented feed. The animals love it. It kind of breaks it down, gives it some more enzymes that are prebiotic, digestive health. We have a lot of wind up here and storms. So me and my wife have been trying to let the natural leaves just lay this year for the beneficial insects and such. We have been binning leaves for years, and we love the leaf mold off that. But you don't need so much when you do bokashi composting and fertilizer, stuff like that. Just a little bit goes a long way. Yeah. But I wanted to show you guys just a little bit. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to get back to work. I have to go in and formulate some fertilizer and go foliar spray. And probably finish up my day with some driving. Thank you. Y'all have a great day. Let me see. How do I press stop on this thing? Bye.